Hi, this is Tracy from SarahDarkMagic.com here with another product flip through. This time we'll be going through Journeys through the Radiant Citadel. So a key piece of this book is that they did bring together a bunch of artists and writers of color to create stories that they wanted to see within Dungeons & Dragons. And so for the contents, we get information about using the adventures, information about the Radiant Citadel itself, and then 13 adventures within it, and then beyond the Radiant Citadel, and some stat blocks for some creatures that appear in this book. And so these are the adventures and what levels they are, so they will take a character from 1 to 14. And here's a nice map of what the Radiant Citadel looks like. It's based on this auroral diamond, and it has the city layout. And one of the art styles in this book is, I believe, if I recall correctly, this sort of almost pixelated version of some of the artwork, which I found kind of cool and refreshing to see. And there's a whole mess of information about how you live in the Citadel, what these Concord jewels are. It's a way to connect the city to its founding civilization. So it's built to be a center and connected to all these other places around the world. So it's a really good jumping point, kind of like a sigil. There are these incarnates. They're the keepers of vast wisdom from distant lands, and they're one of the key areas or groups within this citadel. And then the other ones are the speakers for the ancestors, and they are elected, and they help connect people to those founding civilizations and represent them. And then here we get into our first adventure. This is actually, I haven't read in depth in the other adventures, and I know this is just a flip through. We did do a surprise round on this book on the Tome Show, where we talked about it a little bit more. I've kind of, like, this adventure, Salted Legacy, just caught my imagination right away, and I haven't delved as deeply into some of the other adventures as I probably will eventually do. And this adventure is all about, you're in this marketplace. There are two market vendors who are, kind of in a tiff with each other. And it turns out, part of this is to explore why that's happening and uncover the mystery, which is, it's really cute. It's for first and second level. I absolutely love it. And one of the things that you can do in this is that there's these market challenges that your characters can participate in, and it gets you renown within the groups, and that unlocks additional information so that you can potentially help uncover the mystery of what's going on. So each of these adventures do have that adventure section that tells you, gives you an idea of what to run for your players, and really each of these are also, they're centered in these larger areas. So this one, you see that the night market's here. There is all this other area, and it talks about some of the features of the area, what the people are like, and places where you can put that into, other campaign settings. So this is the next one, Written in Blood, and this artwork is just amazing to me. I love it so much, and I love that they've captured this diversity of presentation. And like this beast, like for instance, I love. Next one is The Fiend of the Hollow Mine, and obviously there's some ghouls, spoilers, but again, a great artwork. They have some maps for the area, the Night of the Remembered, great feel. And then this is the area, the gazetteer, additional places you can have, and creatures that are a part of it. Wages of Vice. Another thing that they do in this book is they do provide some pronunciation guides for the people in areas, as you may need them. I love this too. And then Sins of Our Elders. Great artwork. I love the tiger coming through the map of a city. A lot of exploration in this one. And the Gazetteer, additional adventures and what you might think about for a character from this area. Gold for Fools and Princes. This, I don't know why, this is kind of reminding me of Avatar a little bit, but I know it's not, I don't think it's the right area, but still very, like, flowy. I like that some of the art is like that. And so some great evocative pieces in there, in addition to a lot of character art, which I think going forward is going to be great for as people remix this info and create their own stuff. Then Trail of Destruction. Here they're battling a salamander. Merlin's great. This great tower. Like, I'm so happy with his artwork, to be honest. And as I said, I haven't really dove into these adventures, so I can't tell you much about them, but the artwork's just lovely to look at. In the Mists of Moniversha. I may have pronounced that wrong. Moniversha. Nice dancer. Nice guy with an oar. This guy, definitely fun. They're a river, if I recall correctly. Yeah, a riverine. Some more great maps, places. Additional riverine. Between Tangled Roots. Great artwork. What is that? It's a Lungtian? And this bridge is just amazing, thinking through and trying to go through that and how they built it. Sorry, allergies have been super getting to me. Shadow of the Sun. So purple worm here is just breaking through the ground. By the way, this is the Setting the Adventure is the area where you would find where you could easily put it into other campaign settings. The Night Seas Sucker. Actually, this is one of my favorite areas for art. The Regent. This, I think, pirate person. Creature. This art's great. And then this whole area here. Buried Dynasty. And then Orchids of the Invisible Mountain, another great bridge. I love that piece of art. So in addition to this book, which has the adventures, art, creatures, and additional information about, and the setting information, there also is a PDF available on DM's Guild, with even more info and art. And there's definitely an invitation for folks to, regardless of your background, to explore and really dive into this area. I really am enjoying reading this book and can't wait to dive into it a bit more. So thanks for watching through this flip through, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below.